What's up, my beautiful gente? Miss Lonely here. Let's get started with this video, cabrones. Okay, so today I'm gonna be talking about things I knew before I got braces. Let's get started. So something I wish I knew before I got braces is that you're gonna feel incredibly ugly once you start getting gaps where you didn't have gaps before. So I don't know, so braces, like the wires, they do crazy stuff. They move your teeth and you're gonna start getting gaps where you didn't have any before, and you're just gonna start to feel so ugly. Like, it's just something that comes with braces. So something else is that you might have to get a lot of work done before you actually get braces. So you might have to get your teeth pulled. If you have too many teeth, you might have to, maybe your orthodontist will have you get all your cavities fixed before you get braces, or maybe you want to do that on your own before you get braces, because once you get braces, it's really hard to get dental work done while you have the braces on. So that's something to think about, cabrones. So something that I wish I knew was that you have to get yourself ready to be in a lot of excruciating pain. Like, literally, I've had my braces on, I want to say about like 9 months, and literally, like, I don't remember what it's like not to be in pain. Like, I'm always in pain. I always feel this pressure, and for some reason people get used to it. I haven't. I don't get used to it. I always feel the pressure. The rubber bands are a pain. Like, I literally haven't. I don't remember what it's like not to be in pain. Seriously, like, you just have to get ready for that. You have to enjoy yourself while you're okay before you get braces. You have to be committed, bitches. Like, you seriously have to be committed to getting your teeth straightened, because once you get braces, like, there's really no going back. You have to be committed. So something else I wish I knew is that you're gonna sound different with braces on, because, you know, you didn't have a wire metal bands in your teeth before, and so at first I had like a lisp, and like I had to learn how to talk all over again. Like, literally, like, I remember when I just had a resting bitch face. Like, it wasn't my normal resting bitch face. It was like I had, like, it just looked like my face was swollen because of how I was just learning to have, my body was just adjusting to having this whole different thing in my mouth. That's something to think about. You're gonna be talking way different, like, than you would without them. So something else that I wish I knew is that you're gonna eat and chew differently. So you're gonna totally have to relearn how to eat and chew your food, because, you know, so braces are very painful in my experience. I'm not talking about the experience for other fools or, you know, Joe over there. I'm talking about my experience. It has been very painful. So I've had to learn how to re-eat, and I've had to, like, rip up my food really small so I don't irritate my cheeks more than they are, or I have to learn how to, I had to start chewing with the back of my teeth, because the front were always so sensitive as they were moving, and so now I'm just kind of used to eating with the back of my teeth. Something else I wish I knew is that your mouth is constantly gonna be cut up. So that's part of the pain. So my orthodontist said that it's better not to use as less of that little, like, gummy stuff, like, to stop the cutting, to use the least amount possible, so your teeth can, so your cheeks can scar, and over time, like, they won't be as irritated with the cutting. But literally, it feels like, especially every time I get my teeth adjusted and I have an appointment, like, I constantly have cuts in my teeth. Every time I move my mouth, it's cutting into my cheeks, and it's like having an open wound, cabrones, and it constantly just, every time you move, constantly like cutting it open again and cutting into the same wound over and over until it's raw. And I'm surprised blood doesn't come out, but constantly in pain, constantly in pain. I wish I knew that. I wish I knew that it would be that I would be constantly in pain. I wish I knew. Something else I wish I knew is that a lot of people don't get braces because they feel like they're gonna get bullied, because they're gonna be called the nerd, because of bullies. But literally the truth is that nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares. Nobody cares that you have braces. You think people are gonna stare at you and think that you're different or treat you different, but they don't. Literally nobody cares that you have braces. Nobody cares. So that's not even something to be concerned with. Maybe when you first get braces, people notice and they're like, oh hey, like, you got braces, cabron, like, oh, that's cool, you know, you're fixing your teeth or whatever. But other than that, like, nobody cares. Nobody. So something I wish I knew is that you need to be prepared that you're gonna get a lot of questions. So people that you're usually around, they're gonna start asking you like, oh, what do they feel like? Just random ass questions. Like, you're just gonna get a lot of questions about your braces, and they're usually from people that have never had braces, which is like kind of weird. Something else I wish I knew is that flossing is really hard. It's really difficult, and with braces, like, for me, like, okay, this is gonna sound like really gross, cabrones, but I get my teeth, so in between appointments, I'll floss like once or twice because it's so hard to floss. But I usually floss every time I have an appointment. I ask my orthodontist to take off the wire, and while the wire's off, I floss there at the orthodontist appointment. So that's a really good tip. I wish I knew that before, but I just started doing that and it works for me. So you guys just do that too. Just ask your orthodontist every time you have an appointment to take off the wire, and you can literally floss your teeth there. So something else is that if you you have your braces on, something I wish I knew is that, or something to know is that once you have your braces on, like, you'll get the whole process over with faster if you keep your teeth clean. So the healthier, the cleaner your gums and your teeth are, the faster they're gonna move where they're supposed to. So keep your teeth clean at all times to see better results. Healthy teeth and gums, healthy mouth equals just easier for everything to move in its place. Because how the fuck is it supposed to move in its place if there's, you know, a bunch of like crap in between your teeth, like food, comida, that you don't take out for months? And how is it supposed to close that gap? Tell me how it's supposed to close that gap with that food in your teeth. Clean it. Something I wish I knew is that if you get clear elastics, clear like bands, people think that, you know, they get clear because you can see the braces less, or they kind of blend into your mouth less. I mean, the thing is that they're gonna stain, so I would recommend staying away from the clear or like white, because they stain like whatever food you eat. So for some reason they usually turn like yellow, or like if you eat a lot of chile like me, they turn red, or like menudo, pozole, red. So that's something to keep in mind. But something else I wish I knew is that it feels like your teeth are gonna fall out. Like, literally, you're gonna have a lot of times where you're in like so much pain, or your teeth feel so sensitive because they're all moving at the same time, that you're gonna feel like your teeth are falling out. And I have to say that's something normal with braces. You're just gonna feel like you're just gonna wake up with no teeth, like they're all falling out, because it's that painful in my experience. So something else I wish I knew is that your braces, they're gonna change your face. So for me, I had an overbite, so my lower jaw was like back here, and with the rubber bands, it's pulling my whole bottom jaw forward. It's like changing my face because it brought this whole jaw forward, and so like now I looks like this, but back then like this was like further back. So that's something to know. Something else I wish I knew is that you can have your rubber bands on for like a month, but if you take a 2-day break, like literally you're gonna go back to square one, and you're gonna, all that time that you did with your rubber bands, it's gonna go back to how it was with even a 2-day break. So always wear your rubber bands, always do what the orthodontist tells you. So I mean, they don't tell you for fun, like they're telling you so you can get the whole process over with faster and your teeth can be perfect. So listen to them. Don't take breaks from your rubber bands. Like wear them at all times, day and night. Okay, like literally, like don't take them off for anything except like brushing your teeth, and then put them on again, and eating, and then put them on. So always have your rubber bands on, even though they're a pain in the ass, in the booty, and everything. Everything. Something else I wish I knew is that you shouldn't have like in your mind like, oh, I'm gonna get them off next time, or hopefully in 3 months I'll get them off. Like no, like if you have that mentality, you're always gonna be disappointed that your orthodontist is always gonna tell you, no, like you need more time with it on. So don't expect to have them taken off by a certain time, because you'll just be disappointed. And even after all the work is done, you still have to keep your braces on, like kind of like as a retainer, like to just hold everything in place perfectly, so like your teeth can get hard in that position. It's kind of weird, but yeah. So don't have like, don't give yourself hope that you're gonna get them taken off like maybe next time or the time after that, because it's not gonna happen. And just as painful as it is, like just try to enjoy the process and try to take as many pictures as you can. Something else I wish I knew is that you can chew gum. Like you can literally eat anything you want as long as you eat it like slowly, or like just, you can eat anything. Even if you have like a piece of steak, like as long as you don't like rip off a piece of steak with your front teeth, like you'll be fine. You can eat literally anything as long as you eat carefully. So that's something I wish I knew, because people would try to scare me. Oh, you can't eat this, you can't eat that. Like with braces, like you can't eat anything that I liked eating. And so like they kind of like freaking like, so they got me kind of like sweating over it. But no, like you can eat anything you want, as long as you eat carefully. You can even chew gum too. So something else I wish I knew is that you're constantly going to be asking people if there's stuff in your teeth. So I know if like so you're just going to be out eating, or even at the house, you're constantly going to be asking people to check your teeth, because usually you don't have a mirror on hand, so you just kind of have to feel if you have like food. So you're constantly gonna be asking, you know, hey, check my teeth, like let me know. So something else I wish I knew is that you shouldn't wear makeup to the appointments, because they're gonna mess up your makeup. You're gonna spend all that time doing your makeup for them to just, you know, get in there and like rub your lips all over the place. And I've done that mistake, and when I got out, like I looked like a wreck. Like I looked like a mess, a slob, because all my lipstick was like spread out all over my face, like literally mixed with the foundation. So like all this was like red. So don't wear makeup to your appointments. Don't do it. Don't be that person, because even the assistant or the orthodontist, like it bugs them too, because they're trying not to mess up your makeup, but they have to like do their job, and like you make their job difficult, you know, by wearing makeup. Something else I wish I knew is that you're gonna see a huge difference in just the first few months. That's amazing. Just get ready to see your smile change. Like your whole smile changes in just a couple months of wearing your braces, which is amazing. I wish I knew that. Something else to know is that braces are very expensive, and so you shouldn't take them for granted, because a lot of people wish they had braces. Basically a luxury to fix your teeth and be able to have a straight smile. So something else, last thing I want to say is that everybody has a different journey with braces. I know people that have had their braces 1 year and got them taken off. I know other people that have had them 5 years, 6 years, and then got them taken off. So everybody has their own journey. Everybody has their own mouth, their own stuff they need to fix. So some people have more crooked teeth than others. Some teeth have to move further than others. So everybody has a different time limit. So just keep that in mind. Just because your friend had it a certain time doesn't mean that you're gonna have it that certain time. Everybody's different. So thank you for watching, my beautiful gente, cabrones. Please join me next time. Please subscribe and like the video if you liked learning about what I said, or just whatever, just if you enjoyed your time. So I'll see you guys next time, and I appreciate every single one of you for watching, and I love all of you guys, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. You only have one lifetime, so make it the best that you can, okay? Love you guys. Bye.